What is up? Welcome back to another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle video. This time around, we're doing a summon or not for the new Tapion banner. Hope you guys enjoy it. Subscribe if you're new. And this is a Christmas banner. So for this one, it's a 1 week long banner, if I recall correctly. Tapion is not festival exclusive. I imagine he will be on every banner from here on out, kind of like a Mass Saiyan, kind of like a Kefla. For example, I just pulled Kefla on this banner myself on my alternate account. So she's in there too. Ultra Instinct is actually festival exclusive, but yeah, those guys, like I just mentioned, are not, and they're going to be on every banner, so I assume the same can be said for Tapion. Now, the thing about Tapion is he's a category leader. He's also a 3 key category leader with 150% boost. Now, it's only for the giant category, so, units that transform into giants like Apes, Bergamo, King or Piccolo Jr., those units are pretty much the only ones in here. So he's not that coveted movie one, but eventually they'll probably still make that movie category. So keep that in mind. Also, there's another Tapion on here, the Tech Tapion that you see on the left. He's pretty solid. He works pretty well. It's just, the AGL one is the actual Tapion that transforms. He has kind of like a Beerus Fury mode thing inside of him where he's able to transform into Hirudegarn. So it works pretty well. At least that was the similarity that Talon made in his translations. I don't know if it's more like Beerus Fury mode where it's 1 turn or if it's like the Ape thing where it can last up to 3 turns or whatever. But anyways, if you want to pull on this banner, simple, quick answer is, yeah, I would consider it because the thing about this banner is it's a double rate banner. If we scroll down here, it's a 20% rate banner. So you're going to get a lot of SSRs, and I'll talk about the caveat to that in a moment. And you're also going to get 2 Santoroshis per multi-summon. And if you're not acquainted with the Santoroshis, they're basically Elder Kais. They give you a free SA level on whatever card you choose to feed it to. So it's always nice. It's basically giving you 2 Elder Kais, but it's, Christmas themed. So they brought back the Christmas Santoroshi that they had last year or so. I believe that's when they introduced that. So keep that in mind if you are interested in that. Now, another thing to consider is the fact that I don't think that they will have it, but they could potentially have something else for Christmas. I think this is the big banner that's going to last for Christmas. It goes for about a week. Christmas is about a week out at this point. So, it kind of correlates well, but they could drop something else towards the end, towards New Year's, maybe, 26th, 27th. So who knows, man. But anyways, keep that in mind. Also keep in mind the fact that, again, double rate banner, there's about, 8 LRs in here, maybe, I don't know, maybe more. I think there's 12 maybe. I don't know how many summonable LRs there are at this point. There's a lot, okay? And the one caveat that I mentioned is that if you pull on the banner, right, you're doing so knowing that you're a possibility of getting a really old or outdated, an unawakened unit or a rebirth unit that's not so good is pretty high, okay? If you take a look at the featured units, they're not bad. The featured units aren't bad, but they're really just average. They are 100% average units when they awaken. She awakens, average STR unit, Some of them are average to below average. Some of them don't awaken like this Gohan, who's very, very niche, pretty solid in something like Super Battle Road for the Super Tech team. Cooler could be good. Meta Cooler, excuse me. Tech Cooler's cool, but he doesn't fit on that team, so to say. But overall, they're very average type units, very niche units that you may or may not need. And then, of course, we have Hui, and then we have Tapion's bro down there, and they're SR cards, so they're going to be kind of consistent. Now, not to confuse anybody, this Goku is not actually featured. TLM, the owner of this website, DBZ Dokkan Stats, the Laughing Man, he went ahead and put this in here just so it was easier to see. He tweeted that out. So, yeah, not featured. But, again, if you look over to the right, every LR is in here. Again, Gohan is in here. Aside from that, though, look. And people have an issue in this game with calling banners that are not festival banners trash, right? Because they're not festival banners, and the most gratifying units in this game are either LRs or festival exclusive units. Those are the 2 type of units that you want to pull most of the time. And I 100% agree with that, but that doesn't make the banner trash. Here's where the banner's good. Is, again, it's really good for the Santoroshis. That's always a plus. It's always a plus to get those because no matter how many OP units you have, you're going to need to max their SA out at some point so you can further their potential system and all that stuff. So it's always a bonus to get that. Secondly, your chances of pulling an LR while slim are improving. The more LRs that they put into this game that are summonable means that your chance of pulling one of them, at least one of them, improves because it's not like there's one LR that's summonable in a pool full of every other SSR that's ever come out in the game. The more that they put in there, there's like I said, let's just put 12 as a random number because I know somebody will say in the comments how many summonables there are. Let's just say 12 as a random number. That instantly, each one that they add means you're going to have an improved chance at pulling one of those guys, right? So it's always a possibility. I've already seen a lot of people tweet me of them accidentally pulling an LR, and that's the best way to do it, by the way, accidentally. Don't chase these guys. If they're not featured, don't chase them. But so keep that in mind, right? That doesn't make the banner innately bad, but it's really good also for the people that are new to the game or just started a new account, a fresh account, and want to kind of build it out. Maybe you have a few 120 leads, you need some mono characters to fit into those 120 teams, or you're trying to build out some category teams, you need some other units to fill those out. Got to consider all angles, right? But again, these units on this banner are not 100% equivalent to a festival exclusive banner, or you're going to get like the most OP of the OP unless you're considering the LRs. So keeping that in mind, Tapion is solid, but I don't think he's that great. I don't think either Tapion is that great. I kind of feel like, and I feel bad for feeling that way, but I kind of feel like Tech Tapion may have more practical use in scenarios. AGL Tapion seems like he'll be best, of course, not as being a leader, aside from being the leader, right? He'll probably be best as a Revive Warriors unit and be an off-rotation tank or something like that. Very niche off-rotation tank. But aside from that, really, if you don't care about getting LRs, if you don't care about the Santa Roshis, right? If you don't care about Tapion, which I'm kind of in that position right now, I really wish he was a movie category leader. I would care a lot more about him. If you don't care about any of those things, then really, or you just simply want to save, really, this isn't a good banner for you. It's not the banner to pull on because, again, you're going to pull a lot of these featured units and a lot of these other non-featured SSRs that are really But you can sneak in and pull something really good. I pulled Kefla on this banner, and she's really, really good, and I didn't have her previously, so you don't know, man. Anyways, thank you guys. I just wanted to go over that. Again, just because a banner doesn't have everything you would want doesn't make it trash. I wanted to kind of clarify that, but it may not be right for you, but it may be perfect for somebody else. Maybe somebody else needs to fill out their account or something like that. So gotta, again, consider all angles. I think personally it's a good banner simply because it has the Roshis on there. If it didn't have the Roshis on there, I would say probably wouldn't consider it, but those two are really persuasive, man. And then again, double rates. So 20% rates. So you're going to pull a lot of cards. So anyways, thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're new. And I will catch you guys in the next Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle video while the page loads. Anyways, take it easy, guys. Have an awesome day.